Damn, I always start off the episode with a fucking bad hair day. Bad haircut. Like, not even a bad haircut. I just need to get a haircut. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I gotta balance it out. I gotta try to balance it. Alright, so why am I filming in the back of my vehicle? Because we are going to be buying a new vehicle, a work vehicle. And you may be asking yourself, well, you're probably not asking yourself shit, but you may be saying, why would you be investing all of your fucking money into a truck? What are you going to do? You're going to be broke for the next God knows how long. Well, here's my plan. I just went to Staples and I printed out a whopping, look at this, 80 pages. 80 pages. I can't even express how many. 80 fucking pages of flyers. Okay? We are going to go absolutely ballistic. I'm trying to book as many jobs as I can for November 17th of 2025. Now, this can either be a life-changing day for me or a week, because I can only go up to 15 clients per day. But this could be either a life-changing week of my life or a mid-ass vlog. This is not a vlog, by the way. It's episode 9. I'm making this episode 9. I haven't filmed the vlog since Delaware. But anyways. This is part of the series. 80. That means that if I already have 5 closed sales, but theoretically, if I close everybody that I give this flyer to, that is $8,000 to $10,000 right there. So I'm going to be doing a lot of talking because we're not including the people that are not interested. We're not including the people that are not going to answer the door. We're not including the people that give the flyer back. We're going to be including absolutely none of that. Just the people that take the flyer at least, and definitely the people that say yes. But what is the ratio of everybody agreeing to that? All right, if this is 100 pieces, right? Let's say it's just a flat out 100 pieces of worth of advertisement, because this is considered advertising. But anyways, besides that, well, my ratio, the one that I've seen, is going to be, honestly, you could call it bad, but it's going to be around 60-40. Now, what does that mean? That means that 60% of people that I speak with are saying yes and actually going forth and doing business with me. 40% of people are either disrespecting me at the door, not interested at all, or they don't answer the door. So my close ratio isn't bad. It isn't good, though. I'm definitely not the top performer of when it comes to sales. But at the same time, I've only been doing this for 5 months. So a 60-40 ratio for a rookie is kind of solid. And there's been a 60-40 ratio consistently throughout the 5 months. So, yeah, we are going to be going absolutely insane. But this video will be a bit different because I'm going to try to record me speaking to prospects. I don't have fucking meta glasses. I'm going to just do it with my phone, a little tucked out of my pocket, and record the interaction. So let's go. Happy Halloween. Today is Halloween of 2025. Unfortunately, I'm an adult now, so that doesn't really apply to me. It's just a regular day. But yes, let's make another $10,000. I mean, we already talked about it, right? So basically, we're going to be going for a Hail Mary, right? And just waiting on my haircut appointment. But yes, there is reasons behind this and this insanity of what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to fucking be honestly going through the worst experiences, you know, like knocking on people's doors is like kind of awkward. I mean, it depends on how you think about it, but you know, I don't really think about it too much. You know, we're gonna be trying to be closing them right then and there, and 120 flyers or 80 flyers. I just want like the people that doubted me to realize that I'm a serious player, and I want, you know, like everybody that, you know, belittled me to know that I'm here to stay, and just want to be kind of the talk of the company, talk of the town, you know. So like, oh, that's Justin Sosa, he just made, you know, $10,000 cleaning gutters in a month, you know. So we're gonna see how this goes and how this plays out, but I just want to shock the people around me, and especially my father. Want to, you know, show him the capabilities of this route I'm going, this angle I'm gonna take, you know, pushing forth the company. It's a completely different angle. I'm not doing it through labor, even though I have done the labor for many years. But I'm gonna be doing it through sales and through approaches and through marketing and I guess advertising and stuff like that. So, and just closing deals. So I just want, there's something inside me that wants to not be the person that says he's gonna do something and he never does it. I want to be the person that says he's gonna do something and he did it, and it's already done. It's already been done. So you could be either or in life, and I'd rather be the person that said, oh, what he says is his word, and he's a man of his word. So I'd rather say something that I mean instead of just talking nonsense. I want to be an actual player. I want to be taken seriously, and I've already made a little bit of financial wealth, right? Success, but no, I want to shock him again. My father told me the other day that he never had 10 grand this young saved up. Probably because he had kids very young, but I'm sure he would have if he didn't have kids. But still, that surprised me. So I'm sure a lot of people don't have the amount or the materials, which they don't really mean anything, but to be honest, right now, when you're young, there's not a real direction for us. And I'm speaking for the youth, on behalf of the youth. There's not really a direction for us. And most of us are lost, including me. And the only thing that I see on the road is the money. And I'm not necessarily chasing it. I'm not necessarily praising it like it's a god. It's just more of a beacon of a direction for me to follow. And it just makes me feel safer the more I attain. And It's the only thing that I see in the void of confusion. When you're young, you don't know what you want to do, what do you want to be. And in that storm, I obviously see God. He guides me every day. He's the one actually helping me, pushing me forth, and attaining all my goals. But sorry, that's my sister calling me, fucking telling me to pick her up to take my nephew trick-or-treating. Like I said, it's Halloween today. But anyways, yes, I know every video I have like 10 to 15 minute segment, even sometimes 20 minutes, but of me yapping. But this is how I feel. I'm sure there's people out there that feel like this, and if I can just show you that, there's a different way to achieve financial gain. I know I'm not the richest, but definitely not the poorest. So you don't have to do copywriting, drop shipping, all the bunch of bullshit course that they're trying to fucking sell you. I'm not ever gonna try to sell you anything besides maybe like how to flip gold or how to understand gold, because that is something that you'll pay for and actually get your money back for. But besides that, for right now, I'm just a 20-year-old guy trying to maneuver through life and trying to inch my way to success. And every time I say I'm going to do something, nobody believes me until I do it. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be seen as a young kid. Some people don't even see me as a young adult. Some people see me as a kid, 20 years old. And I want to be taken serious, and I want to show people that I'm here to stay, I'm here to play, and I'm here to win. Close up.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Go. I think he's scared. I think that's what it is.
Trick or treat! Smell my feet! James Russell, Wilderness Explorer.
This is for my YouTube videos.
Oh my god, a kid in the face. Hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Hi, I'm just going around Oakland. I think I'm in Oakland. Promoting my business.
Okay.
I do gutter cleaning, and you know how Oakland gets. I'm actually from Oakland myself, so just giving out flyers, and it's only $95, and I can just have to stop by, take you to your gutters.
Okay, I'll give this to my husband.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, that was the first one. So, for me, like, I just like to build up momentum. Like, every day is a new day. So every day you're in a different mood, right? You're not going to be in a consistent mood, throughout the whole entire week. Sometimes your mood fluctuates and stuff like that. But I always like to start off, that was my first interaction of the day, and I like to get momentum off of that. You can see I said, and I think, and, just trying to, it doesn't really matter. Like, she's kind of like a stepping stone to where I'm able to, okay, now I'm, you got to get in the rhythm. You got to get in the momentum of, the dance of sales. But I'm going to say something a little sexist right now. Not really, but it's just the truth. And if you're in sales, you might disagree with me, actually, because a lot of people say that it's easier to sell women. And I would say it depends on what you're trying to sell. But if you're trying to sell something like housework or like anything that has to do with the house itself, women are by far the worst to sell to, because number one, no offense, but the woman's usually not the one with the money. All right, the woman's usually not the one with she has the final say, but she can't even consider what you're trying to sell her, because number one, she doesn't know anything about anything you're trying to sell to her regarding gutter cleaning. Maybe a little bit, but then number two, she's gonna ask her husband if that's okay with him first, because most likely, especially in the neighborhood I'm in, they're most likely using their husband's wallets for most of the stuff that they're doing. But that's why I prefer speaking to men when it comes to pause, no gay shit. But that's why I prefer speaking to, the husband of the household in regards to, property work. Because speaking to the woman is, like I said, I don't mean no offense, but it's honestly a waste of time.
Hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I'm just going around Oakland. I'm here just promoting my business. I'm actually based out in Oakland. I do gutter cleaning.
Okay, thank you.
So I know you can have this. I actually need that one. It's just you can call me when you want to book. Oakland gets very dirty with
Okay.
the leaves and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna assume that girl doesn't speak English. Very Filipino. But I don't know. The wife. But usually during these work hours, you don't really see the husband home anyways. But at the same, and listen, I just want to clarify something. I'm not like trying to say, oh, a woman can't can't pay for a gutter cleaning. I'm sure there's gonna be a few women out there that pay for, stuff like that on their property. I'm just saying, majority of the time, and if you're in sales, you agree with me. Majority of the time, especially when you're in sales like this, let's say you're in roofing sales, are you speaking to the husband or the wife? And let's be honest here. You're speaking to the husband, all right? Or at least that's what you're hoping for. So, and I'm not saying that a woman can't pay for these things 100%. I've seen many successful women. I'm just saying majority, and realistically, it's easier, quicker, hassle-free when you're selling to the man. If you're selling to the wife, then all types of stuff can erupt from doing that. But I worked for a woman where they're really chill and they pay me and I do the job and that's it. But I'm sure there's gonna be some women out there that complain about itsy bitsy, little shit. But yeah, let's keep on going, let's keep recording, and let's keep on hustling.
Hello, hi, I'm so sorry. Can I help you? Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I'm just trying to go around promoting my business. I'm actually based out in Oakland. I do gutter cleaning, so I just took a look at your gutters and they're just a little dirty. I'm just giving out flyers for people. You can call me anytime you feel like it. We're just starting at $95. I'm located in.
だから君はダメなんだよ。
So how much do the gutters? $95. I'm trying to book people for November 17th because, it's not quite done falling. But I mean, if you would like to book now, that would be great. Yeah. All right. Your name? Thank you, Alex. All right. I'll see you November 17th. Thank you.
So that one was a sale right there, 95. And I just want to tell you guys that it took me knocking on about 4 to 5 doors before someone said yes to me. before someone gave me their time, before somebody actually like had, you know, the patience to take the time and show me around their property. So the trick, a lot of people say that there's a trick. There's not really a trick. You just need to go out there and find people that genuinely need your help. And if you can do that, then you're going to be providing them with something that they already themselves believe that they need. They need to believe that they need you, right? And they probably do need you. But I used to work for a jewelry store selling jewelry, and it's a completely different ballgame. I sold over $30,000 worth of jewelry for that company, but this is a much easier path because some of these people actually do need you. It's not something you're selling them a fucking diamond bracelet and, you know, you need to convince them, hey, you need this. So you need this $2,000 diamond bracelet because nobody needs it. It's something that they want. So with that, you're kind of going for people's urge or impulsation. Over here, you're actually helping people. And that's why I love doing this, because they're going to need me and I need them to survive, to make money, to eat, to, you know, provide for myself. And so, yes, you guys saw the car. It is fully paid off, no payments, paid off car. It's a V8, it's a 4-wheel drive, very lightly used. It was one of the best cars in the market. You know, I didn't record for so long because I was everywhere. I'm from Jersey, but I was literally everywhere around Jersey looking for a car. I was in Piscataway, I was in Cherry Hill, I was in Mine Hill, I was in New York, I was in the Bronx. Like, I was everywhere. So it took me about 2 weeks to find this car, about a week and a half, just constantly going. So I drove like 600 miles in 2 days. So that should just give you a rough estimate of like how much traveling I was doing. And I ended up finding it the best car, and it wasn't even in Jersey, it was in New York. So yes, but now that everything is settled, almost everything, I have to register it tomorrow, but now that everything's nearly settled, I made a decision that I don't really want to keep on showing my life on the internet. So, you know, it can get kind of dangerous, especially for me. So, you know, me showing, not really showing off in my head. I don't really perceive it as showing off. I just want to motivate the people out there that are also hustlers. But what I'm realizing is that showing my life can bring risk to my life. And you know, it was all fun and giggles. That's stupid. It was all fun and giggles. You know, in the beginning, when I had like $2, when I had literally 3 cents in my crypto account. I don't have a lot of money right now. I do got some money coming in, like next week. So let's go buy some XRP. All right, so I was editing this documentary All right, and I realized that they fucked up my audio the first time. All right, so we're gonna speed run this. So if you hear overlapping Justin, you know. And I always said, like, nobody's gonna watch me, not until it hit $1 million. And I'm starting to think to myself, do I really want people to look at me, to watch me, when I have that much money? Because I know I will. I know that I'm destined for that. It's inevitable. I always think to myself that I'm chosen in some weird way for something. I don't know what yet. But no, I don't want people watching me when I have that much money. I don't want people to look at my life and to nitpick and to criticize or to possibly envy. I don't want to bring that risk to myself. So I decided that this is going to be one of the last videos for a very long time. Possibly up until, I don't know, sometime next year, whenever I pick up the camera. I know I said January in the beginning of the video, but I don't even think January. I think maybe like, maybe I should go back to regular vlogs where I'm not so in depth with financial, you know, my financial state. Because the more I attain, I don't want people to think that I'm coming across in the wrong sort of manner. But yes, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm more financially well off than most of Americans in general already. So, like, okay, the series is like done, or, you know, it's not something that I want to like just put under the rug completely. I do want to complete it, but I have to change it up. It's too in depth into my life. It's too. You guys are too involved, and I don't even know who you are. You know, eventually this is gonna reach an audience where it's gonna motivate some kid out there, hopefully, that, you know, wants to make it happen. And I'm showing them the tools or the resources or the certain things that I sell that have helped me push me forth. So I'll probably just get back to regular vlogs where it's just more based on me and my family or my friends. We are gonna do a Thanksgiving vlog too, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, expect episode X to be coming out. I'm gonna say maybe June of 2026. But other than that, I have to lay low, and I have to watch my back, because where I come from and the people that I used to know, I don't think that they would be very happy of how far I've come, to be honest. Jay from the future. I think the last clip I recorded was roughly 3 weeks ago. Take a look at my life. You know what I'm saying? Urim on the motherfucking wrist. You know what I'm saying? Look at the brand new V. Got a Ford. Got Apple Play. My camera's on shutter mode. That's why it's like flickering. That's not going on in real life. It's completely normal. It's just I'm in the shutter mode on my camera. But yeah, this car is about $25,000. It's a 2019 Ford F-150 truck. I'm not gonna show the outside. None of y'all bizwax. But yeah, we got some new Doc Marten boots on the feet. You feel what I'm saying? New Doc Martens, brand new. Just found out today that you can get some Doc Martens at Marshall's. because my sister told me about that. Just so you know, these did not come from Marshalls. All right, I got them at the Dr. Martin store. All right, just so y'all niggas that pocket watch or that think I got this shit on a deal. No, I bought it from the store, regular MSR price. All right, these shit's bussin'. All right, so yeah, completely changed lifestyle, and yeah. All in all, I just want to end off with this note. Episode 9 has been not necessarily fun for me to film. I wouldn't say that this is getting more fun for me. I would say it's getting more inconvenient for me to film. So I like doing YouTube. I like it. I like to see my own personal growth. It's more like for me than it is for anybody else, because I look back at these videos and I see myself. So I see myself grow. But yeah, I did it. If the IRS is watching, everything was satire. And what I'm about to say is a complete lie. I made untaxed, which is equivalent to a $63,000 to a $65,000 salary. So, at 20 years old, I no longer feel like the average 20-year-old at all. Next year, I'm going to try to hit 100. I sold my gold and my silver and my Bitcoin for this truck that I'm sitting in. Since the 3 weeks of filming, I've been slowly getting it back. Like, we're back to almost at 1% of Bitcoin because it fell to 88K a coin. So I'm sitting at an average of 88K. Almost got 1% of it. And then I'm buying a few silver, coins here and there. Then I'll get back to gold when it's when it shows me a little bit of slippage, but I'm not sure if it will. I think it's very set in stone at 4K an ounce. But like I said, if you guys want to stay bum, if you guys want to stay a loser, if you guys want to stay smoking weed, if you guys want to stay drinking, if you guys want to stay you go to a college party, you might make out with a 5, maybe. Then stay like that. Because the richer I get, the less I want to share with you. And I see, when I was broke, I always saw the imbalance of life, like the rich getting richer and the poor getting poor. But there's a reason for that imbalance. And the poor like to blame the rich, but the poor, they're the reason why they're poor. They're the reason why they're bums. They're the reason why they're dust. You understand? I understand if you're living paycheck to paycheck, but you're working hard to feed your family. You're not a bum to me then. If you're doing that, you are a soldier. If you are doing that, you are a fucking soldier. And you keep on going, brother. Keep on feeding your family. Keep on putting food and bread on the table. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're making $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month. You have a fucking family of 4. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on hustling, bro. But if you're just choosing not to work with nothing holding you back, you're fucking 19, 18 years old, and you're not giving absolutely everything you got into the field of what you're trying to become, then you are a fucking bum. I don't care. All right? 18, you're not a little fucking kid no more. 19, you're not a fucking kid no more. 20, you're not a fucking kid no more. 21, you are not a fucking kid, bro. You are a grown-ass man, and you gotta act like that, and you gotta come correct. You understand me? I'm not fucking high. I'm not fucking drunk. I'm fucking tired, and that's why my eyes are low. So, I'll see you in episode X. Fuck you. This is a new series in my YouTube. I'm gonna be basically documenting what the title says, Road to $100,000.